Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for September 18th to October 2nd. First, we're going to talk about Sally. It's now a hurricane, and it's located at 29.2 north, 88.2 west. Maximum sustained winds are 80 miles per hour, makes it a Cat 1, and movement, barely moving, is to the northwest at 2 miles per hour. And this is a projected path that is forecast to take. And we'll put the cone in, and this is where it can go anywhere, not just anywhere within this cone, can also go outside the cone. So they always tell everybody not to focus on the cone alone. It can go out here, it can go to the other side, right or left of the cone. Okay, these are the arrivals, let me move this over, of the tropical storm force winds. We're expecting it to start moving on the coast like tomorrow, actually now, 3 p.m. Tuesday, this is tonight, and then early tomorrow morning. This is what we're having, the tropical storm force winds. They're starting to get affected by this. This will be occurring like late tonight and tomorrow, probably more so tomorrow because it's moving at such a slow pace. And we'll take a look at the rainfall forecast now. Let me get to that. This is the first 72 hours. We can see we have some blues and light blues moving into the double digit areas of like maybe 10 inches or more. That's in 72. This is in 48 hours. We saw the blues down here, light blues. The blues and orange here. This is where the heaviest rainfall will be going. Now we're going to take a look at the storm surge if I can. Okay, storm surge. Hold on a second. Okay, we'll do for New Orleans. Okay, it's not quite going there. Okay, here we go. Here's where the storm surge, high storm surge, is supposed to be. And you can't see this below the map. This is 3 feet, the yellow, and then we get into the blue. What is that? The blue. Oh, there's no color for the blue. No, so that's as a Cat 1 hurricane. This is about 3 feet. They're forecasting higher storm threats in some areas. Potential flooding with the tidal. This is what we're expecting. Right here. And the hatch is, this is the levied areas. This is where the rainfall is, heavy rainfall is going to be. And let's see where watches and warnings are. Hurricane warnings are here. Tropical storm warning are here. In the blue line. We're going to take a look at the satellite picture here. You can start seeing an eye right here, right where the cursor is. You start seeing it when it goes into motion. You can start seeing it developing. If you give it a second. They don't seem to load very fast. So you can see a little bit of an eye starting to form right in here. Okay. This will bring, like I said before, this will bring water-related hazards, including, like I talked about, the storm surge, battering surf, inland flooding, hurricane force winds, and possible tornadoes. And heaviest rain is forecast from the eastern central Gulf Coast through Thursday. Okay, we're going to get to the other maps. Okay, let me see. What remains of Sally, this is 82 at the second, will move up into this region here, and we'll move through the southern Appalachians, Carolinas Friday, when the system will likely be downgraded and transitions to a post-tropical frontal wave as it merges or interacts on a frontal boundary. Now this all can change because it depends how this interaction occurs. Let me see if I can get, okay, this is what I want to show. Here's Sally. Here's the front approaching from the north and the south. And depends on how and when it interacts is where the heaviest rain will be. Taking a closer look here, this is where the heaviest rain will be, mostly from this area here. Okay. It'll occur mostly there. All right, and this will be followed by a strong area high pressure system. Now also we have, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just going to talk about Sally right now. I'm going to talk about other things. This will determine where the heaviest and the magnitude of the rainfall will be. Okay, what else I want to show? Taking a closer look at Sally here. This is where Sally is forecast to move in. This is a GFS. Seems like it will make landfall here across the border of Alabama and Florida, and then move northeastward up along the Mid-Atlantic coast. And then we'll take a look at the European. It's similar. It remains similar with the forecast track. Okay, now we're going to get to the rest of the forecast. We're going to look at the period now for September 18th to 22nd. And we still have this progressive flow across the northern states. And we have an upper low here that will gradually bring some rain and cooler temperatures to the northwest. And we have near to above normal heights across much of the nation. And like I was talking before, Sally will make landfall late tonight or early tomorrow, and then it'll be followed by a strong area high pressure, which I showed you before. Let me get back to that map. Let me see here. Right here, and this will confine the rain to now I'm losing my spot with my train of thought. The strong area will keep the rainfall across the northern and western Gulf Coast. And then we have this trough and embedded low will move into the northwest, and this will bring cooler temperatures and rainfall to the fire-stricken northwest and California. until late in the weekend. Then the moisture works into the inner Mountain West by the weekend. I got cut off from there. The strong high pressure system that will be moving into the east will keep rain focused along the high pressure system that will be moving into the east will bring cool temperatures with anomalies of 10 to 15 degrees below normal, and then will moderate to near normal. Taking a look at the period for September 23rd to 27th. Progressive flow remains across the northern states with above normal heights across much of the nation. And we have a trough with below normal heights across Alaska, across the northern latitudes here. So this is how we're forecasting the pattern look like. So models a pretty good agreement on this. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation for much of the nation, and the areas are covered in brown and yellow, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Taking a look at the period for September 28th to October 2nd, pattern more goes into a zone of flow. We still have our below normal heights and trough here from the Gulf of Alaska to Greenland. And then here's our flow here with above normal heights, near to above normal heights. Models a good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal, and calling for a little change in the precipitation anomalies. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for September 18th to October 2nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.